And our guests are Greg Chiecko. He is the chairman of the Howdy Awards Committee for the Convention and Visitors Bureau of Greater Springfield, and James Watts. He's on the Howdy Awards Committee, and he is a former award winner. Gentlemen, thank you both for being with us. It is Howdy Awards time again. I know you're looking for nominees, but before we get to some of the specifics, Greg Chiecko, let me just ask you, give us the quick 25-cent explanation. What are the Howdy Awards and what are they about?
The Howdy Awards are for hospitality excellence here in the Valley. What they are is they're a chance for you to nominate your favorite bartender, waitress, those people that serve you all year long, and have them recognized in front of like 350 of their peers. It's really a great award. It's been around for 18 years. We've done 159 awards, and it's something that people in the Pioneer Valley look forward to every year.
James Watts, let me ask you, thanks for coming in, by the way. We appreciate it. I know you literally ran in from your job for a few minutes on a lunch break to be with us. You received the award, and you're now on the committee that decides the future awards. And you have what I think is a fascinating job. You are a concierge at Bay State Medical Center. You basically help patients and their families with whatever they need. What's it like to be honored in this way, as Greg said, before your peers, and to be said, you know, yeah, you're really helping folks in the Valley?
Thank you for having us, first of all. It's an honor because you being honored by other people that are in the service industry. Even though I'm in the hospital industry, we still provide a service. So it is a great moment, especially when you win and you get to stand up on stage and your family or friends are there and your colleagues are there, and you get to be acknowledged for doing a great job, something that you really truly love and you embrace, and you get not to reflect upon yourself, but you also represent your company and the city that you're in.
And Greg, let's not forget there are additionally what are called Spotlight Awards that are given that, well, let me let you explain what that literally means.
Sure. The Spotlight Award is actually picked from the committee and the chairman of the Bureau every year, honoring an individual who's done an outstanding job to promote tourism in the Valley. It's the only award that the nominees do not come from the public. But it's very interesting that you know, the nominees themselves and the categories that we have, it shows you how diverse the tourism model is here in the Valley. You know, everything from like James at Bay State Medical, we have an award for transportation, we have an award for retail. And so it's not just a typical things you might think of when you're nominating folks.
You know, let's talk about that a little bit. We who live here maybe don't think of this as a tourist destination, but it is. I mean, we've got, and I won't start naming them because I'll forget a lot of them, but there are so many places here that draw people from across our region and other parts of the country even to come to see things we have here. And part of this award is kind of to remind all of us that we welcome a lot of people here every year.
Absolutely, and you know, and it's not just the frontline workers, like you said. It's the people in the community. You can see people helping. You know, they'll ask, where can I go to a restaurant that's good? They'll ask a local, and someone will tell them. And we really are a destination, mainly a drive destination, but certainly a destination that we're very proud of here in the Valley. People don't realize the amount of motor coaches that come here from across New England and the Northeast.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Watts, let me ask you a little bit. I won't try and sneak in any inside stuff here, but you're on the committee. You help decide the folks that will get the award that you've been honored with. Talk about that a little bit. I gather the committee works very hard on this, takes this very seriously. You see a lot of nominations. You got to really put some heart and soul and elbow grease into that.
You do. It's a different aspect now. Me being a former award winner and then being behind the scenes and seeing how much hard work is put into getting the nominations together and getting the awards presentation ready. And you get to go through a lot of applications to see some of those people who do not make the cut, but they're still unsung heroes. So it makes me humbled that the Howdy Committee honored me by putting me on the committee this year. And it makes me strive harder because I realize there are other people in the service industry on a daily basis that are out there doing their best. So it makes me do my best on a daily basis too.
Greg Chiecko, let's talk about all the work that goes into it. And the big part of it is the nominations that come in. Literally everybody, whether you're a visitor or someone here in the Valley, somebody you deal with in a business or a service industry, you know, I imagine when we hear about it, we all start thinking, gee, so-and-so at such and such a store or company really goes that extra mile. Talk through the process a little bit of how you get a nomination into the Visitors Bureau.
Exactly, and it's really simple. The easiest way is just go to valleyvisitor.com. and you click on the Howdy logo, and you'll go directly to a nomination page where you can fill the information out. And it's really important, Jim, for people to realize that, okay, you don't need to know the person's last name. You can just say, Ricky the bartender at XYZ restaurant, because the Bureau will reach out to their supervisors to garnish additional information. So if they don't know the person's full name, as much as they can give them, we'll reach out to folks and get more information from them. There's also rack cards that are available in many locations throughout the Valley. If they want to do that, it's prepaid. They fill it out and just mail it along. And we take nominations right up to March 1st, and there's generally a flurry of them. That's why we're out this time of year, reminding people to get those nominations in. And if they miss and it arrives March 2nd, it just starts the new year over again and goes into next year's pile.
Mr. Watts, I got to ask you now, here you are, you're at Bay State, and you really touch people's lives at a place like that. And you see people when they and their family members are maybe in a little tough time, a little trouble. But when you get something like the Howdy Award, and you got a whole about 20 seconds to comment on this, it says to your employer too, hey, here's somebody who's working hard for you and your clients.
True. And at Bay State, we strive to be excellent at everything we do, from our doctors to our nurses to our volunteers. But one thing that we do strive on is customer service and supporting those in the front lines and the back lines. So it is a great honor for the Howdys to recognize me, and my employer appreciates it too, because they realize that there are other great employees at Bay State too. We have other nominees that came through Bay State. So it's just not myself. And I say this humbly, that the job that I do and the recognition I get not by myself. There's a great team behind us at Bay State.
So again, March 1st is the deadline. Get online, or get one of those cards, send them in. Let people know about the good people in our area who are working hard to take care of visitors, take care of all of us, now make the Howdy Awards a success again this year.
ValleyVisitor.com, Jim. Thank you.
Greg Chiecko, James Watts, thanks very much for coming in, gentlemen.
Thank you.